Hi, welcome to Road Bike Culture. I'm your host, Kevin Isley. Today we're going to talk about the Rapha Effect. Rapha, the quintessential fashion in cycling. It was founded by Simon Mottram in 2004, and he set out for a brand that would be unique among all of its competition. Prior to starting Rapha, Simon Mottram worked at a company called Interbrand, and he was director of brand consulting. He worked with high-end luxury goods such as Jaguar. Simon has always been into road biking. He came into it as a customer first. He was like, there's something missing in the industry that I want. There's nothing that feels high-end. There's nothing that feels special or unique. It's all kind of the same. And he couldn't get anything he wanted, so he decided to go out and start his own company. And he knew what he wanted was a simple look, but yet something that stood out and said, yeah, that's Rapha. And it's the white stripe that we all know here today. Rapha was an early adapter to using font as your branding instead of using a logo. But it wasn't just the simple look of their kits that blew Rapha up. It was their branding. It was their imagery. Their moody, high contrast, black and white photos to start off, and then they moved into the videos. And the videos are awesome. I am addicted to Rapha videos. If I'm feeling a little blue about bike riding because it's winter or I'm just not out riding that day, I'll watch a Rapha video. They are awesome. And it's just amazing what Rapha has done. They sold a brand to me. It's what I look for. When I Google Rapha and hit images, and then I Google any other cycling apparel company and I hit images, I don't feel like I belong to them. Rapha shows me the cyclist that I wish I was, or I think that I am, or maybe even that I am, but it shows me something that I identify with. And I am somebody who loves marketing. I love marketing. I love good commercials. I like great ad campaigns. I buy into this stuff. And so do a lot of people. And that's what made Rapha so special. And Simon knew it because he came from that branding life. First came the pictures, then came the videos, but then came the Continental. And the Continental was something special. It was a beautiful thing. They would do a Continental in Colorado or just anywhere all over the world. And they would just get some of their fans to go for bike rides and they'd hire a film director to film it. And this really started bringing in the customers, helping people identify with that product. The next thing that came was the pop-up stores, the cafes with amazing coffee, cycling-specific cafes. It sold their brand, but really it was a place you could go and get a cup of coffee before and after a ride. This is something that was unique at the time. The next thing Rapha went after was travel. And that was just an amazing thing. When you go on a Rapha ride that they not only photograph it beautifully and you're a part of it, and they film it beautifully and you're a part of it, it brings you in more into what this brand is, and it becomes more inclusive and you become addicted to the brand. So branding works, and Simon knew it. And he was the first one to bring it to cycling, and I hope he's not the last. I want other companies to sell to me, show me that your product is amazing, that you care about me as a customer and want my business. It's not enough to make a really good product. You have to be out there and you have to have good branding. Well, I guess that just about covers it. Branding works. The Rapha Effect. If you like this episode, please subscribe to my channel. If you know anybody who's into cycling, have them subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Show ideas, write them in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And until the next time, I hope to see you out there on the road.